again, the 550 to 20 million Mega Million has been won on Friday Night Short, and somebody won it on. Sorry about that, my phone fell. Somebody won it on Friday in Pennsylvania, but Pennsylvania don't count a certain state as a tri-state. They only count a few states as a tri-state. The state that are tri-state are Delaware and New Jersey, but they don't count New York as a tri-state. So again, but before we get started, you can email me for any game prediction at hyper_links@yahoo.com and for any game prediction or for any requests, and keep us with your updates of any winnings and send me those winning tickets. And remember, look at this. It's called the Facts and Scratch. So now New York is doing the Facts and Scratch to get people to fax. So do you think it's a good idea to fax and scratch? Remember, the Facts and Scratch, it's just an incentive for people to go back. So why is that a good thing and why is that a bad thing? You got to think for yourself. Don't just read without thinking. So again, you gotta think for yourself. Why is the Facts and Scratch good or why it isn't good? Because remember, you gotta present us with any proof that the facts is good. Present up the proof. Don't just give us the lottery tickets. Don't just give us the lottery ticket. I want to see proof that the facts is good. I want to see that the proof that the fact is good, not just getting free stuff just to get us vaccinated. So I want to see some proof that is good. I'm gonna see that is good, not because there's free stuff and I'll go fax. So you just present us with the proof that the fax is good, and that will get people to fax more. I think that's the best way to do that. And please do donate, subscribe, share, and like my video if you haven't done so. And always remember, nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself. And remember, some states are doing the Facts and Scratch, some states are not do. So keep emailing me with the what your state are doing to keep people fax. And New York is doing the lottery promotion, and Metro Card, you can Google it up. Not MD Maryland is doing the $100. So if you get faxed for Maryland, you get $100. On Ohio, I think Ohio is also doing the lottery giveaway also. And like I said, support us with the proofs that we need to go get faxed. Like we need some proofs, not just give us some incentive to go fax. So you gotta think for yourself. If you think that's good, you can go fax. And also remember, nothing is guaranteed, but always nothing is guaranteed. Like I said, nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself. So you need to think and trust yourself. Everything is good because nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. You need to trust yourself. Always remember what I said from the beginning. Nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself. You need to trust yourself. And this was the Mega Million for May 14. As you can see, that on the Mega Million, nobody won the second prize on Friday's show. As you can see, why nobody won the second prize. I have no clue why nobody won the second prize, because after all those tickets, they were only giving out the top prize. It seems so odd that the jackpot is so hard to hit, but nobody hit the second prize. As you can see, nobody hit the second prize jackpot winner. So $1 million. Are you kidding me? Not even the Megaply. Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me on this one. And it doesn't seem right because nobody won second. That second prize is much easier to win than the first prize. Nobody won that second prize. Something has to be wrong out there. I feel like the game is not going right. It should have at least a couple of $1 million winner on Friday night straw. And as you can see on 514 straw, and you can see 514 straw, 318, 41, 44, and 68. He got close. So 68, he got 61. 44, he got correct. 3, he got correct on some of the tickets. And 16 game 18. You can see that. Even this, so you see it? 3, 16, 44, 61. So, and it was close, very, very close to the jackpot perimeter. The matrix was correct because he got one in the he got one in the team. He got one in the single digits. He got one in the 40s, and he got one in the 60s. And also, this was last night's Powerball, and if you look at last night's Powerball ticket, let's show everybody the Powerball ticket you got last night's. You got last night's Powerball tickets. 3 winners of $1 million. You can see it. Arizona, New Hampshire, and New Jersey. So again, tri-state, New York, New Jersey. And as you can see, what the winning numbers are. 3 common in the denominator for both games. 8 for the Powerball was also the common denominator for both games. So the foreign common denominator for both games. That's why I keep telling you, common denominators is also important. Also, watch out for the common denominators for both games. 3, 19, 27, 37, and 40. If you look at the winning ticket, I'm going to enlarge the winning ticket for you. This is 5/22nd, and if you look at date 5/22nd, and you can see 27, 37, and 40. 27, 37, and 40. Over here, he got 3 correct, and he put the 8 on the wrong place. He got put the 8 on the mega ball, on the Powerball. That would be easy 4 numbers. So on this one, so you can see how close it is to 4 numbers. And that 27, you got on most of the line, but the 8. If you got the 8 over here, that would be easy 4 number on this line. So it's a very close one. So again, so close again. You're probably getting close to the jackpot. So please do follow my system. Also, keep following it. And let's get back to the mega for Friday night's draw. So. And let's look at Friday night's draw and where it presents a good amount of things. 6, 9, 17, 18, 48, and 8. And if you look at that draw, let's see where the code is. I don't really see any code for Friday night's drawing, because I don't really see any code for Friday night's drawing. And as you can see, because I don't see any code on Friday night's drawing, I'm not making up. They're throwing numbers all over the place. They're throwing number all over the place. There's no code for last night's drawing. I don't see any code for last night's drawing. So you're gonna have to have all 5 numbers correct on the outer perimeter. And because if four numbers everywhere, you can see that nobody hit the second prize is also something why nobody hit the second prize. Whereas if you look at outer patch one, none of this has happened or barely happened that nobody wins the second prize and hit the jackpot. You can see why they're setting this up. No way nobody hit a second prize. That means with that much amount of ticket being sold at this amount, somebody should have hit the second prize. Something went wrong, nobody hit that second prize. So I'm not surprised that or that they would do it to Powerball. Nobody, when they hit the jackpot, nobody hit the second prize. Also, I'm not gonna be surprised at that because they can do whatever they want. But please follow my system, and as you can see, let's look at the one of the system. And I'm doing the mega. So if I'm doing the mega, I will need the mega. There we go. I got this one set up. So let's go down and insert the right amount row above. The row above. Oh, I mean 521. So 521, these are winning numbers. So again, using the law of elimination, as you can see, we're going to reset all these numbers to black numbers. They're doing all this number to black numbers first, and using law of elimination, we're going to use the first draw. And if you use the first draw, you have 3, 5, 56, 61, and 3, 5, 56, 61, 66. None of these are the winning combination. You can see that, right? None of these are the winning combination for the draw above. What that means is that if you use one draw for the law of elimination, none of the win number would be eliminated from the last 5 draws. So if you use 2 past draw, you have 3, 18. The 18 would have been your culprit. So you will have 18 being eliminated from the winning number. So your culprit would be 18. And if you try to use 3 draws, you have 7, 8, 20, 36, 39. If you use 4 draws, it'll be 5, 10, 19, 21, and 50. And then if you use 5 draw, it'll be 4, 27, 32, 57, 63. And the 6th draw would be 8, 19, 26, 48. That's your second culprit right there. And I'm not going to do the color colorization because why? Because color colorization, then the number one number were eliminated on the second draw. So I'm going to have to stop there. And if you want to keep going on, you have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 draw will eliminate the second winning combination. So again, law of the elimination didn't work that good last night's show. So again, that's where we have the law of the Powerball. What did I do wrong? Oh, this is white. No wonder. Okay. Okay, let's not bow. Not bow. I don't need a bow. I need it so you guys can see it. And as you can see, I'm gonna have to copy the winning number down again. 6, 9, 17, 18, 17, 18, 48. Do you see it? And 521. 521. As you can see, the winning number. And if you look at the winning combination right there, you have 3, 5, 56, 61, 66, 6, 21, 44, 47, and 1, 29, 30, 42, 48, and 61, 15, 20, 29, 31, and 60. So again, all these numbers are using the color codes. Plus Powerball before you use the color code. You gotta plus the Powerball or plus the Mega Ball first before you use the color code. So let's do the plus Powerball for the previous winning combination first. Let's delete the numbers. So again, the plus Powerball for 518 are as follows. We have 7, 9, 60, 65, and 70. And if you look at this, we could look at the first draw that no winning combination after the plus Mega Ball has gotten eliminated. We're using the first draw. Now, using the second draw, we have 6, 21, 44, 47, and 1. Also got eliminated with the plus Powerball formula. So if I do the plus Powerball formula, I will eliminate the 6 from the second winner. So last night's draw was very tricky. It didn't really help because they were throwing numbers all over the place. Not because my system didn't work, my formula didn't work. They were throwing numbers all over the place. That's why nobody hit the second prize, because it was all control. It's all control. So, and I'm disappointed that they're controlling it. and that nobody hit the second prize. Somebody should have hit at least one second prize last draw. So let's do the opposite attraction formula. Now, if you do the opposite attraction formula for, oh my god, I did it on purpose. I did it wrong. We could do the opposite attraction formula for the draw before. See where the what the outcome is. We have 30. We have 50. We have 65. Not in any specific order. 66, and we have 16. So again, the law of opposite attraction. So if you use the law of opposite attraction, the first two draw would work, as you can see: 30, 50, 65, 66, 16, 30, 44, 14, 36, 31. Now let's go to the third draw. We have 25, 35, 2, 18 would be your culprit. So if you use the law of opposite attraction, your first culprit would be 18. Let's see what your second culprit is. So your second culprit would be, let's look at the fourth draw: 5, 50, 1, 12, 46, 4, 27, 32, 57, 63, 49, 39, 35, 46, 62, 51, 22, 24, 14, and 3. Up to here, you can see opposite attraction will only eliminate only one number using opposite attraction formula. So opposite attraction did pretty good, because even though it eliminated 18, with about 7 draw, not eliminating the next number. And if you go down to 423rd, 427, and then to 423rd, you have 46, 3, 37, and 47. Still not eliminate the winning number. And then if you go down one more draw, 46, 6. So your second culprit would be 6 right here. Your second culprit would be 6 right here. Would be eliminating the win number. So again, it went up to about 10 draws till it eliminate the second win number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 draws before eliminating the second number. So opposite attraction did pretty good also in bringing down the matrix. Let's look at the repetition mirror numbers. So I gotta back myself up because I'm missing a lot of draws for the repetition mirror numbers. Repetition mirror numbers missing a lot of draws. Now, since I'm missing a lot of draws, I'm going to go back 5. I'm going to see 514. The repetition mirror numbers are 38, 53, 6, 9, and 33. This is for 514, the repetition mirror numbers. So again, they didn't really do throwing us off last night, because you can see that the numbers are not in the right positions. So you have 4 low numbers and 1 high numbers. They're throwing numbers all over the place. They're not putting number in the right place. They're throwing number all over the place. And 38, 40, and 16, and 26, and 31, And if you look at the repetition member numbers, we can look at the numbers, see where the first culprit is. We have 38, 40, 16, 26, 31. The first draw will work. The second draw with 38, 53, 6. So pretty much none of these formula has worked, but I'm trying to post these up. I'll try and post these up soon. See where the Dster stands. Got it right. See, that means even though none of these formula work and the culprit is within 1 or 2 draws, doesn't mean it will work, because look at what I said in the past. You can use 1 draw for each of the formula. If you use 1 draw for each of the formula, that's up to 20 numbers. If you use 2 draws for each of the formula, that's 40 numbers. So let's say you want to use 1 draw for each of the formula. So for the logical matrix repetition member numbers, I will use 38, 40, 16, 26, 31 for the first draw, because I don't think the formula will work. Since I don't think the formula will work, I will use 1 draw only for the Lowry matrix law of repetition member numbers. Now, if I use the Lowry matrix law of repetition member numbers using the first draw, I'm going to use Lowry matrix law of elimination. For 1 draw, I will use 3, 5, 56, 61, and 66. That'll be up to 10 numbers eliminated for using 1 draw for each of the formulas, of the 2 formulas. And then I will also use the Lowry matrix plus megaball. I will use 7, 9, 60, 65, and 70. That would be 15 number eliminated from the matrix using the plus megaball also. And then I will use my last formula, opposite attraction, Lowry matrix opposite attraction. I will use 30, 50, 65, 66, and 16 to bring down 5 more numbers. So each of the 5 numbers for the previous draw will have brought down up to 20 numbers using each of those formulas once. So again, even though the opposite attraction was the only formula that did pretty good, I would say none of the other formula did help. Now, it doesn't mean it was not going to help on Tuesday. Tuesday is back to 20 million. And when the jackpot is low, the chances of us throwing us off will not be that off, because when my jackpot is high, they can throw anything out. You can see all the no numbers, 4 no numbers and 1 high. It jumped from 18 to 48. That's 30. The gap, the wavelength from 18 to 48 is 30. You can see the wavelength. You can see the wavelength from 17 to 18 is only 1. And the wavelength from 9 to 17 is only 8. And the wavelength from 6 to 9 is only 3. There's not even it would say there's no wavelength from 17 to 18, but look at the gap. 18 to 48 is the wavelength. And look at the wavelength for the draw before. 3, 5, not much of a wavelength, and then from 5 to 56, the wavelength is about 51. So the wavelength is throwing us off with big wavelengths out there. You can see that, big wavelengths. In the past draw, you can see it. You see the wavelengths are big. You can see these are consistent wavelengths. 4, 27, 32, 57, 63. These are not big wavelengths. 8, 19, 26, 48, 49. Small wavelengths. The only other big wavelength in the past draw you would want to say besides 5 from 5 to 56, I would give is from 18 to 41, 23 wavelength. That would be another big wavelength out there. And from 21 to 50, also another big wavelength. See how they're throwing us off? Even though it's a big wavelength, they start with a consistent wavelength. Now, a big wavelength, they're throwing us with big wavelength at some point in the draw. And because of that, they're throwing us off, they're throwing numbers all over the place, and that will only hurt us, will not help us. So you need consistent wavelength. So when the jackpots know, I don't think they will do that. So if you like the video, you can subscribe, donate, share, and like my video. You can donate by emailing me. Also remember, nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself, and email me at hyper_yahoo.com for any game prediction or requests.